Hello and welcome to my fantasy hair color only, voice only Fire Emblem 6, Fire Emblem Twin Blaze, but it's called here since I had done fantasy hair color only before early this year on stream format. Now I'm doing voice only in addition to that, just so I could go the other route. I'll be doing this as a video because I don't want to do streams right now, and also it's less valuable because I'm adding something to something that already exists. So yeah, I already erased the file just so I could play there. We had to be hard mode, that's how the rules goes. We are not going to watch story because that doesn't matter, and in fact I want to go faster because these are videos and you'll be seeing me skipping story until I get to battle preparations. Once I have battle preparations, I will no longer be doing that on videos. I'll just start with battle preparations. Okay then. So as a reminder of how fantasy hair color only works, we are not allowed to use units that do not have we are not allowed to use units that do not have a color that's allowed, so Roy wouldn't be, while Lance would be. Okay. Who else? I won't be able to use Allen. I would be able to use Walt, Marcus, Boris, and Lance. This is fantasy hair color only and voice only, so at least this first map still does not have any female playable characters, meaning that it'll be exactly the same if I want to. And the rules should be in the description in case you want to have them. I'm going to turn animations off, but for each unit. But the animations are off as default, which is good. I will only turn animations on for someone like Roy. He is not going to do combat because he's not allowed. In case I mess up somehow, I would like to see how badly he dies. Yeah, I probably will not turn animations on for almost any other unit. We'll go with this. And no, I don't know that one. Technically, you can turn those teams off. I know there's talents going around, or that it was around. People disabling the combat details. I not doing that ever. could turn music on or off. I'm not doing that. Sound effects. Window color. Let's go with green. But you set allies' personal colors. I believe this let you, after beating the game once, lets you have the generic sprites. I don't know who they are. I don't know if that Tellius would be possible with the generic sprites as the hair color. I don't want to find out. We are also going to play with animations off, so I don't need to worry about this. Yeah, because I'm going to play with animations off, these videos should at least hopefully last less than usual. Okay, one more thing. Because I just made it. Let me talk briefly about the units I can have and how good they are and things like that. I did that with FE9, I think, so I don't mind doing it again because there are barely any units that you could get. So let me see how this works. So now you'll be seeing down here world stats, world base stats, and their his gross. It'll always be his. I should remember that. For this scenario, it'll always be his. I'm not showing anyone that's not playable. I will only show the playable ones, and I won't show Malenos either because he's not going to level up. I'm not going to try that. So here's Walt. Hopefully it looks good. He has stats, the stats are correct. I'm also showing Conan move. That's just so it makes it's so it looks better because if not the first line would be way too smaller. Also Con helps in combat because it technically matters with your attack speed, and move is something to be valued when tiring units. I do not want to give them any ranks nor show that on screen, but I guess we could talk about him. He's an archer. Archers are effective against flyers. That includes wyverns for this game. And there is air caliber later on, but it is later on. The first wyverns you may use Walt, and it's fine. Also, this game wastes weapons even if you miss for thumbs, so both to have that extra utility of, you know, not losing a use if they miss, because I think that's how it works. If you look at his gross, he seems decent. 40% speed, 14% attack. It's not too low. It should work for a level 1 unit. It's just this game is a little hard, so he's not doubling a base, and he will need quite a few speed level ups to do so, so he may need to reach level 5 or 6 to start doubling something. It's just this game is hard. That's why he has a hard time. If this was other game, like if he would start doubling soon, you know. So yeah, this world will use him. I had to deploy every single unit once I have the preparations that I could use. And I didn't mention that, but I guess as a spoiler, the amount of units I'll be having should be almost the most amount of units I could have on the chapter. I could deploy the most amount of units, so I will most likely be doing full deployment on every map or less than that, because I will not deploy a unit that I can use. Let's talk about Lance now. So here's Lance. He is a cavalier, so he does have more movement than any other class in the game, except for flyers. which we won't be able to use, so he technically is on the highest movement class for these talents. He has more speed growth than Walt and the same attack growth, the same defense growth. He should work, and he also has 3 more speed. I check the average stats as he seems to be as fast as Ogier, and maybe he'll be as fast as some Swordmasters. So I have confidence on him being good. I hope so. I need my units to be good because I do not have replacements essentially. And yeah, I will use on him. Also, Cavaliers not only will be the highest movement class I have, but they do work as Grey Knights for this game. They get access upon promotion to Axis, so they could use all the weapon triangle weapons, which could be helpful. Also, this game lets you have multiple S ranks, but reaching S rank in Axis is kinda hard. Speaking of that, I do have Marcus, who happens to also have E rank in Axis, but I could start grinding that as soon as possible, unlike with other Cavaliers that I would need to promote. So I may try getting him into S rank Axis. I may not, because there will be axe lock units that I could and would use. Let's talk about him. So, how are their growths? To be honest, his defense growth is only 5% less than Lance and Wall, so that is not that bad. It's more like the bases are not what you would want for a level 1 unit. That's why defense fall off, because they have less stats than what Cavalier 10 and Promote will have. Like, I even think that Lance, a level 10 promoted, would still have better stats than Marcus. But you know, does still take 4, 5, 6, maybe 10 chapters to achieve, so he'll be better until then. And well, he is, you know, Paladin is the highest movement class in the game for these talents. We'll use him. There's be one more unit to talk about. Not Roy. Roy will have to be forced uploaded. He's not allowed. He's not going to level up, so I don't feel like talking about his growth, and that's why I don't have them. The steel boards. Let me open up his data. So these are boards. Growth and base stats. The base stats, you're already seeing them because I'm talking about him. The reason I may have them is because I could check those growth and base stats whenever I feel like it. In case I get a good level up or above level up, or I want to check how good that unit is, I could see how many points has this guy gotten in how many levels. So I kind of want both things to be checked later. Right now, growths are the only thing that would be important to have written on, because you can see the bases on screen already from the gameplay. So he doesn't have any res. I know zero res is a thing, but like I never liked that even the lowest. I don't like that zero res is a thing. Not even for the lowest resistance units. I would at least want them with 1 point on each stat. And he has only 4 mode, that's the lowest possible. He's an Armor Knight. He has 11 defense, which I didn't pay enough attention. Marcus has 9, so he is my highest defense unit right now, and that is helpful enough. I'm not sure if he could avoid getting double right now by some enemies. If he gets double, probably that the defense wouldn't matter. If he doesn't, it's good enough. And he has 40% speed growth, that's the same as Walt, so hopefully he'll get enough speed level ups to avoid getting double. He has 2 less speed than Walt, so while Walt needs speed to double, this guy needs speed not to get double. He could eventually get to doubling, but I'm not sure. Only 50% attack growth is a little too low, but what I want from him mainly is to tank. That's what an Armona is meant to do, just not die, so you could fight enemies with multiple times, multiple turns, and multiple combats and beat them that way. You don't need more attack as long as you're dealing some damage and not dying. 55% defense growth seems kinda low, but again, Lance and Wolf had 20% and Marcus had 15%, so you still have 50% more growth than them, so I guess there's that. So yeah, that's all the units I have that I could use. The other ones we won't talk about them. And now we'll go back to them. 6 speed, do you get slowdown? You don't. So how did I do this again? Arasaur, you already had that. You would like the Iron Lance and you... Trading is allowed, obviously. If not, I would not have most weapons of the game, and that would be a little annoying. It might still be possible, but I wouldn't like that. Okay, Marcus, are molding great. He'll set up some kills for Walt. And you have a vulnerability that I could have on Marcus, I guess. Yeah, Marcus will need that. Yeah, I shouldn't need to mention that, but if you've seen other gameplays on YouTube or any other platform in which they let you see the battle forecast with battle animation stuff, that's a mod. That's a mod on our own hack that lets you have these themes. This is original hardware and playing with a Game Boy player, so I don't get access to that because that was not a feature. Could you leave now? You probably won't. Good to see that you don't get double and you can lead to combats. Let me try this. Nice, you hit. Supports are a thing, I should remember that. So I can support Wall with Marcus and Lance, and I will do it. Roy can technically support Wall, but I am not allowed to make use of supports with a non-allowed unit, so I had to also avoid getting support points with him because that would make my scores take longer to obtain. Okay, force danger. Can he leave this guy? 12 damage. You'll take what? 1 damage? Maybe 1 times 2? Burneries are fair game for non-allied units, but I will also try not to have them face combat, so they shouldn't get injured to begin with. You can leave that. Come on, Gold. Give me something good. I have faith that he could be good. I will not reset for above that lab. Not even if it is at the start of the top here. Okay, can we go to this house? One of these days. This guy can't even reach this village yet. He'll go after Alan, and you will most likely attack Walt again because it chose to before. If not, Marcus will barely take any damage. And if you want to go after Force, that's fine by me. 5,000 gold, it's helpful. Yes. Wall would need to heal himself. I'll go here, use Honorary. And we should be fine for this turn. Just wait another turn, I guess. I put speed on lamps. That's really something. It's beyond speed. I'll say that as many times as I want. 3 stats is what I will at least want for a level up to be average, mediocre. So I will be able to use. I could score now. I did check and there are no other sport partners for World, so this is fine. I probably don't need to do this, but I'm not going to make my life harder for not getting supports. Okay, the support cap is, I believe, 250 points for each chapter, I think. And I'm getting 2 points on each turn, so I'm curious to do this for like 120 turns. I'm not going that far, I just want to trigger that other support. It didn't get speed. You could defense. I guess it's something. Let's see if I can get some experience with force. Nice. I need to move Roy to C's and finish the chapter, so it's not a bad idea to start making him move. Come on, boss. Give me something. You gave me 3 stats. Luck, skill, and HP. I don't think those were the stats I really wanted. More accuracy is nice for javelins, but I do want more defense, more speed. Strength is kinda whatever right now, but I want more speed and defense. I want you not to get double. So this guy doesn't have a ranged weapon. How well did you do? 1 point. Thanks to supports, probably. Come on, Walt. You got strength. No speed, though. How well do you do? I mean, you wouldn't die if I had full HP. And you're doubling. And you also combine. Okay, I do not feel like making this video last too much, so we'll be doing this, and I'll just set up a kill for Wolf if possible. Okay, if Marcus does not crit, I should be able to get that kill with Wall next turn. Or not, crits beats too much. Maybe Force can get the kill? No. I could keep that to Lance, I guess. Don't want to. Getting heal 3 points. 4 hits. No. If you could crit. Points. I don't want to waste vulnerary. I guess I'll just give him 1 level up and then get the kill with Lance. You got speed. Now you have gotten 4 level ups, and you have gotten 1 point of strength, 1 point of speed, 1 point of defense too. I think you should have gotten like 2 points of strength and speed, but we'll go with this. Going to have 11 speed. So he'll have 12. And now he'll have 15, so I could use Marcus, right? Yeah, I can now use Marcus on enemy phase to set him up for Walter, Horse, or Lance. It's another level up. Please be a good one. I mean, 3 stats. You got another point of defense. I guess that's nice. You have as much defense as Lance. Plus speed. That seems to. But yeah. That should be everything. I know I didn't check every village here, but they do not keep anything, only these ones do. Do I need to rearrange my inventory? I don't really need to, but I just make sure. This seems about right. Alright then, I think that's about it for the first chapter. I know the prologue should be faster, but like I had to reveal, I had to explain the rules, kinda. I had to show the unit, so that's taking longer. We'll see how long the following ones will take. For now, that's it. We'll see you within 2 days with the next episode. This will be released on Monday, so you should be seeing this one on the following one on Wednesday, on the next one on Friday. Until next time, bye.